Understanding Mother Stories podcast with Adeline Dubreuil. Your 10 minutes to talk about mothering and matrescence. Hello Mama, and welcome back into the part of the year that might feel a bit stressful or maybe even put everyone in full panic mode. And today I want to acknowledge the many feelings that can come with the September month, because it's not always the same feelings and the same for everyone. It seems like there's a spectrum of emotions around back to school season, and that spectrum is quite large. One side might be full of sadness because summer is over, the slow mode is no more, and the connected fun summer family or camp or friends time, it's finished. And you might feel it, and children might feel it too, just as much as adults. And I can understand that feeling. Like not everyone thrives on a rigid schedule around work and school and activities. Sometimes some people like the slow mode and the summer feel. Meanwhile, on the other side of the spectrum, we have the ones for whom the summer is difficult because it means more chaos, more overwhelm, more stress, because these people thrive on a schedule. And summer tends to have a bit more of a flexible organization. So it's not for all children and all adults either. I had already talked about this last year a little bit as well. So if you want to have a go and listen at episode 71, it's there for you. And okay, so why is it that for some, summer is hard? Well, being a full-time parent is hard. Okay, and we're all full-time parents at the end of the day. The thing is that being a full-time parent is hard when usually the rest of the year we have the support of preschool, school, organized activity, after-school programs, maybe even like nannies or babysitters that are also on a schedule. So the need to go back to school is welcome for these families because they're happy that we're going back to some more of like a supported parenting system. But despite that, the mental load that comes with transitioning again into a new phase of the year again, it can be tricky. And that's kind of what September is. At the end of the day, whether you feel sad or relieved or stressed about September and back to school, we are back into the rhythm of finding the time to do our work, do our things, but also connect, feed our children, clothe them, play, clean up, clean. And some of us have support, but some of us don't. So it creates those tiny but mighty moments of motherhood that we might call mundane, but that can make us freak out, yell, panic, feel guilty, we get tired, and so much more. That's kind of what we talk about when we talk about the hard part of parenting and hard part of motherhood. Personally, as a teacher and a homeschooler, I feel this too. And at some point in my mom life, a few years ago, when I was kind of trying to reinvent what life would be like with two homeschooled children, having work like a career, a business, I got close to burnout, okay? And in those mundane moments where I felt like I was dropping ball left and right, I would have needed someone to tell me, hey, Adeline, you're doing great. You're human and it's going to be okay. And I have sometimes failed to find this voice to reassure me in those moments. And still in right now, like you need to hear that little someone telling you this. So when I didn't have this voice to whisper to me that I was going to be okay, that everything was going to be okay, I decided to create this voice. And that was about 2 years ago. So yes, at that point, I knew things needed to change, so I started having a better morning routine for myself and even like an evening routine for myself. And it has helped me so much. But I also had like the chance to have years of mindfulness in my baggage to support me. However, when it came to think about like, I'm going to create something to support myself and to support other mothers, I just felt like regular meditation, sitting, legs crossed, counting your breath, was not necessarily going to cut it because we are not Buddhist monks, right? And on this note, I just wanted to tell you a little story. A few months ago, I had a conversation with a Buddhist monk, and I was expressing to him my frustration with some aspect of maintaining my focus when I was meditating and how hard it was. And his answer was simply, well, you are a mom. with a lot of responsibilities and a lot on your mind. So it's normal. And the fact that he said that gave me some peace of mind. And that's from there also that I was even more motivated to create a hybrid kind of meditation that would be a full guided talk, like a motivation, reassuring words whispered in my ears and in any mom's ears. So after over 2 years of hard work, they are out for you and for me. Each guided talk, so I call them meditation motivation. So each of these recordings is tailored to a specific motherhood situation that we will at some point meet, or that we have already met, or we're constantly met with. So in the show notes, I will leave you the link for you to go on ohmama.ca, and you can look into the different meditation motivation I have created. I suggest that you start by actually creating your own free ohmama account. So then that's where you will always find anything you purchase from our website. And then you can peruse which meditation motivation you need in your daily life and purchase whichever work for you, or all of them if they all work for you. The good news is that I will be making more as I feel the inspiration by moms around me, but also by my own journey as a mother. And if you have requests of subject and situation that you would like me to make new meditation motivation for specific situations, please don't hesitate to DM me on Instagram at ohmamaworld, or you shoot me an email, Adeline at ohmama.ca. And this is what it is. We have finally launched our mom meditation motivation. So go peruse. All the links will be in the show notes. And go find me on Instagram. I'll be talking about it more, and I'll give you some specifics about some of the different subjects and situations I have created meditations for. And I just want to add on top of it that next month, or actually at the end of this month, I'm also super excited to say that the next podcast episode is an interview with a fellow motherhood support worker, and she has golden information, especially for new moms or moms who just had a baby. So please stay tuned. This is going to be so good. And I wish you a beautiful month of September. Until next time, Mama. Thank you, Mama, for listening to this episode of Understanding Mother Stories podcast. You can find us on Instagram at ohmamaworld or on our website www.ohmama.ca.